Hi everyone, welcome back to the Movie Reviewers 100. My name is Scott, also known as Cineram here on YouTube. I do the videos on Thursdays for this collab channel, and lo and behold, our fearless leader, Big L 1982, has returned after a long absence. He posts videos on Friday, which means that his new video will probably be up tomorrow, and he will be restarting the theme. We have a new theme each week, and this week our theme has been Michael Shannon. Al, in his video from 6 days ago, talked about his top 3 favorite Michael Shannon roles, I guess. He included Boardwalk Empire in that, and then EJ for his video focused on Michael Shannon's role in Boardwalk Empire, a show which I have never seen. But I have seen Michael Shannon in a bunch of other stuff. And that was as I was going through his filmography looking for something that he was a prominent character in and hadn't seen in a while. I decided to take a look at The Runaways. This was a movie that I hadn't actually seen since it was in the theater. That's Kristen Stewart right there as Joan Jett, and that's Dakota Fanning as Cherie Currie, who were the lead singer and lead guitarist for this all-girl band called The Runaways in 1975. Apparently Cherie Currie was only 15 years old at the time, but she was going out to the clubs, trying to meet people, you know, trying to have a life because she felt overshadowed by her more attractive sister. So the story goes in the film itself, and Joan, whose real name isn't actually Jett, but she takes on the name Joan Jett and is hoping to start her own female rock band, all-girl rock band. And it's at that point that she runs into Kim Fowley, who is a record producer played by Michael Shannon. Very eccentric guy who likes wearing makeup and styling his hair in crazy ways. And probably for me, my favorite scene in the movie is the one where she first meets him, approaches him on the street, and says, you know, and he says, "Oh, so you're a guitarist, right? And let me guess, you're in the greatest band in the world, and I'm the luckiest guy in the universe because I get to hear you first, right?" And she says, "Well, I'd like to start an all-female group." And he says, maybe I really am the luckiest son of a bitch in the universe. So he is this kind of a taskmaster. He really wants them to assert their aggressive nature. He's like, you know, you can't be thinking like girls, you got to think like guys, you got to think with your male genitals and really get out there and give them hell, and don't let them, don't let the audience intimidate you. You got to rock them and rock them hard if you want to get any respect, if you want to make it, you know, and so he really drives them hard. The movie starts with the two of them, Joan Jett and Cherie Currie. Basically, they don't know each other, you know, they're both dealing with their own lives. Joan actually has a scene early on where she goes to a music instructor to learn how to play the guitar better. He doesn't want to teach her rock and roll. He's just like, screw you, man, I'm out of here, okay, because rock and roll is what I want to play. Meanwhile, Cherie is dealing with her family, so when Joan hooks up with Kim Fowley, the two of them, they meet Cherie in a nightclub, and they're like, "Hey, we like your look a lot. We're putting together an all-girl band. What do you say you join up? Huh? Can you play an instrument? Can you sing?" And she's like, "Yeah, sure, I can sing." So she auditions for them in a trailer, and it's at that point they sort of make up the song "Cherry Bomb" on the spot. As Cherry Bomb is probably the song that the Runaways were best known for. And so then they practice some more, and they start to rock, and then they go out on the road, and then they get a gig over in Japan, and they're big hits over there as well. But eventually, you know, there's strife within the band. There's too much focus on Cherie because she's the lead singer, and they drink a lot, and they do a lot of drugs, and get into some trouble. But Cherie's the one who really can't handle it, and she sort of like implodes, and you know, things don't turn out so well. This movie was directed by someone I'm not really familiar with. Her name is Floria Sigismondi. Floria Sigismondi, and she's mostly known for music videos. She's done some television episodes, but this is the only feature film she's directed so far, according to her Wikipedia page. Some of the music videos she's done are Christina Aguilera, Fighter, Sheryl Crowe, Anything But Down, The Beautiful People by Marilyn Manson, Justin Timberlake, Mirrors, which won the Best Video of the Year at MTV Awards a couple years ago, and Katy Perry, The One That Got Away. She's done a few videos for Ellie Goulding. She's done a few for David Bowie. Yeah, she's a very music-centric director. While I found a lot of the music in this movie to be fun, and Michael Shannon is really magnetic, the movie itself, for me, was kind of boring, actually. The scenes where they're playing, where they're rocking out, I was rocking out right along with them. And this is a true story, but that doesn't make it unique, really. You know, the band, there's strife amongst the band, especially I think it's the drummer. I can't remember the name. The characters who aren't Joan Jett and Cherie, they're not very well developed. One of them is just always pissed off, and the other two, they're just kind of there. One of them, actually, the bass player, is Alia Shawkat, who was on Arrested Development and was Ellen Page's best friend in Whip It. She doesn't have much of a character at all. I would guess that her part got cut way down in favor of scenes involving Dakota Fanning and Kristen Stewart. So yeah, there's not a lot to it other than just sort of like the band gets together, they have success, and then there's strife in the band. Everyone thinks that Cherie's getting too much attention, and Cherie's drinking too much and doing too many pills, and what have you, and it just sort of all falls apart. So yeah, not that interesting of a story, and not that interesting of a movie either. And visually, it's also kind of messy as well. I can say that it's lit very well, but the style of photography is just sort of blah, you know, there really isn't any, it's a lot of really handheld, misframed shots, and the editing really doesn't lend itself well to, I mean, some of it, you know, the performances are cut pretty well for the most part, but I didn't get that kind of like energy from the film visually. It's mostly just, you know, the energy comes from the music, from the performances, and from Michael Shannon. Most of the scenes involving the girls just hanging around talking, they're just like very, very low energy scenes, you know. And maybe that's part of the aesthetic. I know a lot of people diss Kristen Stewart for not being a very energetic actress, but nobody is really energetic in this movie except for when they're either playing music or when they're dealing with Michael Shannon's character. So yeah, I don't hate Kristen Stewart at all. I think she's really good, actually. I think that this problem that people have stems somewhat from the fact that she is totally allergic to any sort of promotional duties. You know, being an actor, being the lead in a film like this means you're the public face of the movie. It means you have to go out and do more promoting than the director or the writers or anybody like that who might have more of a hand in the creation of a film. Because you're appearing in the movie, it's your face on the poster, you end up being like, you know, the spokesperson, and she doesn't like doing that at all. She finds it really phony, and it's impossible for her to disguise her attitude about that, and I kind of admire her for that. I think she's given some good performances, and she's good in this movie for the most part, but again, the movie itself, kind of dull. So yeah, I can't really recommend this movie. Sorry about that. We have a new theme, of course, next week, and I am actually going to be trying something a little different in the coming weeks. I want to be going to the theater to see like one movie per week, which I haven't really been doing. So I thought I would devote my future videos here on the Collab channel to one movie that fits the theme, whatever it may be, and one new movie. And hopefully that is a transparent effort on my part to bring in more viewers and more subscribers by reviewing current stuff that everyone else is reviewing. I don't know, we'll see. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please do take a look at Al's video. We're really glad to have him back. Take a look at EJ's video, Puckbon007. And we hope you enjoy our channel, of course, and please visit our Facebook page and give us more ideas for themes upcoming. Actors, actresses, directors, genres, series, franchises, what have you, you know, whatever you can think of that you'd like us to focus on, you'd like our videos to focus on for a week. That would be great. We would love it. And subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon.